Guys, on today's video we have an insane video, guys. A really insane.
Hey everyone, it's Ruby Rube.
The 3 AM Challenge. YouTube's spookiest challenge, and in my opinion, one of the most retarded forms of clickbait I have ever seen. It's hard to miss the 3 AM challenge these days on YouTube because it is everywhere. It's on your home screen, it's down the side of the video, and if you're very brain dead, it might even be in your subscription box. Now look, all I'm saying is, if it is in your subscription box, please seek medical help. Or just go into exile. Either will work. Despite the 3 AM challenge being literally everywhere though, I was quite surprised at how little I and many others actually knew about the challenge. Where did it come from? How did it get popular? And more importantly, why, in the name of God, is Eli so cray still ordering Happy Meals at 3 in the fucking morning?
Let's go. Oh yeah. Okay.
I mean, come on. It isn't even a Happy Meal. He just sits there for 7 minutes eating a frozen pizza. No one cares. Please leave the internet for the love of God. Eli So Cray and his strange obsession with chicken nuggets is only the tip of the iceberg though. There is a lot more to this challenge than you ever thought. And that's why this video is here. In this video, I intend to shed some light on this bizarre form of clickbait and take you through the entire history of the 3 AM challenge, from its origin to its popularization all the way up to modern day YouTube. So kids, join me, Mother Moocake, as we embark on an epic, clickbait-ridden adventure as we travel back in time, back to a cleaner YouTube, back to a time before the 3 AM challenge.
Guys, if I spin this short fidget spinner on this Joker's head for 5 seconds, you guys have to smash the like button. Dear guys?
No, shut the fuck up. We will come back to you later. A lot of people would tell you that the 3 AM challenge originated in June 2017, and you'd be half right. You see, June 2017 is when the challenge got popular. It actually originated long before that. And no, before you say anything, M&M 3 AM was not the origin of the 3 AM challenge, okay? That is a stupid idea. You are not that stupid, okay? Come on. Now, spooky videos have always been a thing on YouTube, probably since the site's creation. What do I mean when I say a spooky video? Well, I mean people going into an old abandoned building with a night vision camera and claiming they've seen ghosts.
This was a really cheap early whiteboard.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
This video right here is the perfect example of a spooky video all the way back from 2015. It's just two strange weirdos walking around an abandoned high school in the middle of the day. If you actually go to YouTube and search up something like spooky video or exploring a haunted house, you'll actually find that videos like this are still uploaded quite a lot today. However, you never see them. And that's because these videos were, in my opinion, the predecessors to the 3 AM challenge. The 3 AM challenge originated from videos like these. So when did spooky videos become 3 AM challenges? Well, in order to answer that question, we have to find the first ever 3 AM challenge. And that's exactly what I did, because I have no life at all. To find it, I put the word 3 AM into the YouTube search bar, filtered my search by upload date, and started scrolling down. After hours of filtering and scrolling and filtering and scrolling, I eventually hit rock bottom. I hit the earliest video that YouTube was willing to give me that had 3 AM in the title. So this is either the first 3 AM challenge or something extremely close to it. And this is the video!
What's up YouTube? It's almost Halloween and me and Marlon decided to go to this apartment complex that is still being built, but apparently there are rumors that there are, I guess like...
Yes, that's right kids. The first ever 3 AM challenge is just the fat kid from Deadpool 2 and a human bird's nest walking around a half-built apartment complex in the middle of the night. The video is titled Exploring Empty Haunted Apartments 3 AM, and it was uploaded on the 30th of October 2016 by a channel called Guava Juice. This channel currently has about 11 million subscribers, and interestingly, this channel still does a shit ton of 3 AM challenges today.
It's kind of weird. These are just open. These are just open, bro.
Well, of course the doors are just open. It's a half-built apartment complex. I mean, things never change, do they? There are always idiots on YouTube.
I'm just appreciating the layout of everything. What the heck? I might move here, actually. The layout of everything. What? I might move here, actually.
Yeah, there's quite a few of these throughout the video. They just repeat the same clip several times and go, "Did you hear that? Did you catch that?" I mean, there's nothing there, there's no voices. It's just background noise, and they're repeating the clip several times to stretch the video out, and they're overhyping it to shit in the hope that this video isn't utterly boring. Which, by the way, it is. I'd almost be willing to bet that these whispers were edited in post-production, but obviously I've got no proof of that. That's just my speculation.
Alright guys, thank you for watching. We're gonna get out of here before we get possessed or...
It's just the pipes. It's just the pipes. Stop being such pussies, for the love of God.
We're out. Okay, bye.
And that is the end of the video. And any bits of interest I just showed in this video. The video is 8 minutes and 14 seconds of two complete weirdos walking around a half-built apartment complex. There are no ghosts, there's no danger. In fact, the only danger they're in is of being caught by security and arrested for trespassing. Although, now that I think about it, if they did get arrested, it would be a much more interesting video. Now, some of you might have noticed that this video here doesn't actually look like a 3 AM challenge. In fact, it looks more like one of the spooky videos that I showed you earlier. However, this is the first instant I could find, the earliest instant of someone deliberately putting 3 AM in the title. And so therefore, that does make it the first ever 3 AM challenge. Also, as I said earlier, I personally believe that the 3 AM challenge came from these spooky videos, and therefore the first 3 AM challenge videos are very, very similar to their predecessors, the spooky videos, and over time you can slowly see them evolve into the fidget spinner, 3 gift card giveaway shite that we're also used to today. So the 3 AM challenge first originated on October the 30th, 2016. However, it didn't become popular until June 2017, so what happened in between these times? In all honesty, not much. I really couldn't find many 3 AM challenge videos from this time period, and there's two reasons behind that. The first is because at this point, the 3 AM challenge was still very small, very unheard of, and nowhere near as popular as it is now. The second reason, though, is any videos from that time period have been completely buried by all the newer 3 AM challenge videos, which makes them very hard to find. However, I was able to find one or two of significance, one of which was a fucking Roblox video. God, why are there always Roblox videos? Tyrone, I hate Roblox videos. I hate Roblox videos so much. Why are they a thing?
Nice.
Kill yourself.
It is now, it's 2:58. Can you see that? I don't think it's gonna, I can't show you any other way apart from obviously like this. It's too, can I unlock my phone? See it at the top up here? You can't see it, it's just too blurry.
The video itself is one of the most boring things I've ever seen. It's just a fully grown man in his mother's attic in the middle of the night playing Slender on Roblox.
Oh, this is, oh, okay. This is a bit freaky. Not gonna lie to you, this is a bit freaky. Okay, it's just a random guy.
Occasionally, he hears a strange background noise, which is probably just a car passing in the night, or, I don't know, his friend's dog, for example.
What was that?
The actual video itself is pretty crap and just 10 minutes of pointless filler, But at the very start of the video, our unwashed friend here says this.
We are doing the 3 AM Roblox challenge where you play it at 3 AM and apparently something spooky happens. It's been happening a lot in Minecraft apparently, so I thought, oh, you know what? I give it a try in Roblox.
Now he tells us that other channels have tried playing video games at 3 AM, and this video was uploaded on the 13th of January 2017. And that tells us that by that date, the 3 AM challenge was a thing. Sure, it was still very small, still very unheard of, not very popular, but it was a legitimate trend and or challenge. Another more interesting video I found from this time frame is called Scratched by Demon at 3 AM by a channel called Oh My Gosh TV. It was uploaded on the 8th of February 2017, and much like before, it looks more like a spooky video than a 3 AM challenge. However, it's definitely a 3 AM challenge because, well, it's got 3 AM in the title, and we know that by this point, a 3 AM challenge of sorts exists. Therefore, he probably put 3 AM in the title in the hope of getting more views. So from that, we can assume that by February of 2017, people are deliberately putting 3 AM in the title in the hope of getting more views. You can slowly see the 3 AM challenge we all know and love beginning to appear.
This place holds some really crazy history. People were murdered on the same property that we're at right now.
This video features 3 paranormal skeptics walking around a house that they claim has had several murders in it. Not sure if that's true or not, but they're there anyway.
All right, I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like in there, okay?
Oh yeah. And there's jump scares as well. Cheap Doctor Who jump scares, might I ask. You're apparently visiting a house where several people were murdered, and you're putting in cheap jump scares. Round of applause for this complete idiot.
Sorry about that jump scare.
Oh my goodness. All the way up your entire back.
Ah, yes, of course. The legendary Scratched by Demon scene we were all waiting for. It's just you making a weird noise and then showing us your back. It's probably worth mentioning that you can make a very similar scratch to this yourself at home by literally just digging your nails into your skin. So I highly doubt it's a fucking demon. You probably just ran your hands over your back 5 minutes before switching your camera on.
Oh my gosh.
It just did it.
Same thing.
Oh my god, this is creepy.
Later on, this lady here claims to have been scratched by a demon as well, and let's be realistic here, they look more like strap marks. I mean, come on, put a bit of effort in.
Be sure to subscribe to Patty and the G Team.
The G Team. The G Team. It's like a retarded Ghostbusters. I really wouldn't recommend watching this 15-minute and 56-second long video. It is just a load of middle-aged people tramping around an abandoned house. But, as I said earlier, it does prove that by this point, people are deliberately putting the words 3 AM in their titles for more views. Obviously, at this point, the 3 AM challenge is still a very small, unheard of trend that not many people are doing. It doesn't get popular until the end of May 2017. And the person responsible for that is none other than Ruby Rube. It's common knowledge at this point that Ruby Rube is responsible for blowing up the 3 AM challenge. I'm pretty confident she wasn't the only person responsible, but she was definitely one of the most prominent figures. If you go to her channel today though, you'll find that all of her older 3 AM challenge videos have been taken down, which, let me tell you, was a right pain in the ass for recording this video. After some digging though, I was able to find a re-upload of her first 3 AM challenge. So essentially, this was the video that blew it all up. This was the blueprint for all the 3 AM challenges to come.
Hey everyone, it's Ruby Rube. Welcome to my channel
and it's so fucking crap. It's just such a bad video, good God. Now obviously this is a re-upload, so I have no idea when this video was actually uploaded, but we can take a good guess. If you listen to the start of this video, you'll note that Ruby Rube opens with this.
If you're new, go ahead and click that red subscribe button because I'm trying to make it to 500,000 subscribers.
And sure enough, if we head over to Ruby's social blade, you'll see that she hit 500,000 subscribers in June 2017. So this video was probably first uploaded May 2017, maybe the start of June, around that time. What's interesting to note is that Ruby Rube's channel blows up at the same time the 3 AM challenge did. So not only did Ruby Rube blow up the 3 AM challenge, but the 3 AM challenge blew up Ruby Rube as well.
So as you can see, I've got my tray right here. I have my PVA glue. I have my trusty old shaving cream.
Trusty old shaving cream. Fucking hell, no comment on that. Also, not wanting to point out the obvious, but it really doesn't look like 3 AM in that video, Ruby. Ah well.
So guys, I'm also looking forward to like what's going to happen to the slime because it's really quiet. I can't hear no cars.
You know, I understand now why Ruby Rube took down all of her earlier 3 AM challenges, because they're all so shit, even for her standards. Most of the video is just her making the slime, which is impressively boring, I won't lie, but then at 12 minutes and 10 seconds, right at the end of this 13-minute video, we get some of the best acting you will ever see.
Look at it! Oh my gosh, it's just really... Guys, what was that? Guys, my light's just come off. Guys, what the hell? What? Now my light starts to flicker. Guys, what's going on? Flickering! Stop it, light! Oh my gosh, guys! What's happened to my slime? Why is it this disgusting colour?
We all know it's fake. We all know it's all fake, all this 3 AM shit, but how is that spooky or scary in any way? I thought it was supposed to be somewhat creepy. All that happens is the slime changes colour. I mean, unless you're colourblind, that's not particularly scary. When searching for a re-upload of Ruby Rube's 3 AM challenge, I found a lot of videos exposing her slime video. A lot of videos explaining how she pulled off the trick. Pardon me, but I thought it was pretty fucking obvious how she pulled off the trick. I mean, the lights went off, and there was a camera cut. Come on now. Come on. We are not that stupid. Come on. Seriously. Now let's ignore for a second that this video is utter crap. It probably looks very familiar to most of you. This looks a lot more like a modern day 3 AM challenge, shall we call it. And that's because essentially, in my opinion, this was the first modern 3 AM challenge. As I said earlier, this was essentially the blueprint for all the clickbaity, shitey, free gift card giveaway 3 AM challenges that are everywhere today. One thing I noticed very quickly when doing some research for this video was that back in June 2017, when this challenge first blew up, the most popular thing to do at 3 AM was to call Siri. For some reason, all the clickbaiters got obsessed with calling Siri, which isn't even a physical thing. It's a voice. It's just a voice. Oh, it just baffles me. If you have a look on Google Trends and search for stuff like 3 AM Siri or 3 AM Siri challenge, you'll see that there is a massive spike in interest. And that spike is in June 2017. I started scrolling back through the shitty videos of 2017 and came across some of the strangest 3 AM Siri videos you will ever see, including this incredibly weird video.
It's 3 AM. Let's talk to Siri. Hey Siri.
I mean, what is the video? It makes no sense at all. It's 1 minute and 30 seconds long. It's just ridiculous.
I didn't know this was real. It's real in Go Animate World.
Go Animate World, hey? Well, apparently there's a cinematic universe for Go Animate now. Hell yeah! Also, I'm not sure why I found this so amusing, but did anyone else pick up that this video was made on Go Animate for schools? Someone probably just sat in their school library and made a Go Animate video. What banter. Another 3 AM Siri video I found is called Proof That Siri is Real. Do not FaceTime Siri at 3 AM. This is why 3 AM Siri Challenge. Quite the lengthy title, probably just to get yourself favoured in the algorithm. The video was uploaded at the end of June 2017 by a channel called Jester. This channel has gone on to make hundreds of 3 AM challenges since.
If you guys don't leave a like on this video or subscribe to Jesse, I will appear in your sleep at 3 AM tonight.
And of course, the video starts off with an e-beg for likes and subscribers. Good God, yes. How fabulous. Smash like, everyone. The video doesn't even start until 4 minutes and 11 seconds in, and, well, it's questionable if it ever starts at all. The entire thing is just pointless filler. He walks around his apartment. He talks to Siri. Siri says some mean things. That's about it.
Holy crap, I'm actually kind of scared right now.
Yeah, you look terrified. The only scary thing about this video is the bloom on your camera. You look like Casper the Friendly Ghost.
She did say not to FaceTime her at the beginning, but she didn't specifically say after, like when she asked for likes. That's so weird.
Oh no, 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 I am so done. Oh, that is the cringiest thing I've ever fucking seen, dear God. I think you said your name was Jessie at some point in this video. Jessie, just a word of advice from Mother Moocake. Go outside and talk to real women. Or just real people in general. Get some friends. Another equally terrible video from June 2017 is called Siri Showed Herself. Do not talk to Siri at 3 AM. This is why. Asking Siri your questions. It was uploaded by a channel called Ahmed Mo TV, and the man in this video looks like one of those food reviewers.
This is gonna be super scary. It's gonna be terrifying. Stay tuned to what's gonna happen. I'm not sure what's gonna happen.
He's even sitting in his car. I'm half expecting him to pull out a cheeseburger and review it.
Today I'm doing McChicken Parmesan. The McChicken Parm.
The acting's horrendous. Half the time he's out of breath. It's just terrible. He sits in his car for about 16 minutes. What kind of entertainment value or enjoyment comes out of watching this shit? Seriously. Oh yeah, and spoilers, Siri doesn't actually reveal herself at the end of the video. Ahmed here finally hauls himself out of his car, walks around the car park for a little while, his car mysteriously turns on by itself, and then finally, to end the video, he zooms in on someone in the distance wearing a black hoodie. There's two possibilities. Either the man in the hoodie is one of his mates or an incredibly drunk college student. And either way, they probably have no fucking clue what's going on.
Where, guys, I hear scary noises. I'm not gonna lie.
Like, it's just terrible. Just go back to reviewing McDonald's Happy Meals. At this point, by the end of June, July 2017, the 3 AM challenge has gotten impressively popular, and it now looks more like the modern, shitey challenge we know today. Any remnants of the spooky videos of old have now entirely gone, and they've been replaced by cringy reactions, e-begging for likes and subscribers, and just general bad acting. As I said earlier, when the 3 AM challenge first blew up, everyone started calling Siri. However, if we go back to the Google Trends graph I showed you earlier, within a month, the interest in Siri 3 AM has almost completely died off, and by the end of August, it's almost non-existent. And yet, despite the interest in Siri dying off, the 3 AM challenge only got more and more popular. At this point, it isn't a question of how the challenge got popular, it's a question of how it stayed popular for so long. The answer to that question is surprisingly obvious, and it's largely due to the big clickbait YouTubers we're all so familiar with today. In a nutshell, these channels helped the 3 AM challenge adapt to survive. Oh my God, guys, it is literally 3 AM right now, and oh my gosh, guys, it's so insane. I'm so scared right now. I mean, just look how dark it is. Ah, shh, guys. I can hear some really creepy noises coming from my kitchen right now. and I'm really scared. Like, I'm so terrified, but I'm gonna go and check the kitchen anyway for you guys, because I love you guys so much. So, let's go together, guys. Let's go to the kitchen and see what's going on. Oh my gosh. Look how dark and spooky it is in here, guys. I can't believe it. Okay, guys, here's my kitchen. We're gonna go in together now, guys, and we're gonna check out what's going on. But before we do, make sure that you like this video, subscribe, turn on notifications to become part of Notification Squad, like my Facebook and my Twitter and my Snapchat and my Instagram and my MySpace, match with me on Tinder, and donate to me on Patreon. Also give me your soul. Okay, now that you've done that, let's go into the kitchen and see what's going on. Oh my gosh, guys, it's so dark and spooky in here, isn't it? Wait, what's this on the table? Oh my gosh, guys, what's that? It's a fidget spinner, guys. I don't know if I should touch it or not. And what does that say? Spin me 6 times. Guys, it's telling me to spin this fidget spinner 6 times. I can't believe it, guys. Oh God, do you think I should do it, guys? Do you think I should spin the fidget spinner? Okay, guys, I'm gonna spin the fidget spinner. Let's do it together now. Let's spin it 6 times, guys. Smash like. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I wonder what's gonna happen, guys. I wonder what's gonna happen. Oh my gosh, guys, the lights have gone off. What's going on? Oh my gosh, I can't see anything. Can you guys see me, guys? What's going on? What's going on, guys? Well, you know what? All in all, ladies and gentlemen, I am just genuinely disgusted with myself that I own one of these. I mean, to be honest, there's no other way of describing it. I'm just really fucking appalled, and it can fuck right off. I don't know why I own one. I think they're disgusting. I think they're just awful in every way, shape and form, and so it's going in mixed recyclables. Fuck off. The 3 AM challenge is a leech, a snake, and a parasite. And no, that's not me making a joke. I'm being genuinely serious for once in my life. Let me explain why. We've gathered at this point that when the 3 AM challenge first got popular, everyone was calling Siri for some weird reason.
If you guys don't leave a like on...
No, shut up. However, within a couple of months, any interest in Siri had completely disappeared, and yet the 3 AM challenge was still incredibly popular. So why did this happen? Well, in order to answer that, I want to ask you a question. What makes a video a 3 AM challenge? When you really think about it, there's no rules, there's no guidelines, and there isn't anything you have to specifically do in your video. In fact, the only thing you have to do is put 3 AM in the fucking title. It's got to the point where you don't even have to do the video at 3 in the fucking morning. Here's an example. Take this video here from this channel, a channel I've made a video on, if you're interested. But if you look at the video, it is quite clearly not 3 in the morning. It's probably sometime in the fucking afternoon.
Yeah, I'm gonna be calling up Mr. Bean today.
And yet, he's put 3 AM in the title, and that makes it a 3 AM challenge.
Oh my god, who's this? It's Mr. Bean, guys. He's dancing.
Oh, for fuck's sake, would you just stop, you unwashed creature? Basically, what I'm trying to say is that the 3 AM challenge is a very diverse form of clickbait. You can do anything in a 3 AM challenge video. You can play Fortnite, you can order a Happy Meal, or you could do another extremely popular trend. I mean, when you think about it, it makes a lot of sense. Why would you bother just doing one challenge when you can do 2 in the same video and get more of that sweet, sweet YouTube revenue? The best example I can think of is fidget spinners.
Guys, if I spin...
And no, I don't mean this degenerate. I mean back in 2017, when fidget spinners were actually somewhat popular. People started doing fidget spinner tutorial videos, showing off their collections, how to do tricks with them, and eventually someone decided to spin one at 3 in the fucking morning.
You don't think this is real, do you?
Absolutely. You have to try it yourself.
Do you want to?
This video here features a husband and wife spinning fidget spinners at 3 in the morning. They're probably faking this video to pay off a mortgage, which is pretty fucking depressing. All I'm saying is, if you're gonna fake 3 AM fidget spinner videos to pay off debt, you must be seriously desperate. I think I'd rather sell my body to prostitution than do that.
Ellie, what are you doing?
I wanted to try and see what really happened.
It's almost 3 in the morning, Ellie.
Yeah, Ellie, it's past your bedtime. Go to bed, you fucking idiot. For fuck's sake, what are you doing with those fidget spinners?
Okay, well I'm up and we were gonna do the hot tub anyway. Let's go get in.
Okay, let's just go for a little bit, okay? That'll help us go back to sleep. This is nice.
I'm glad we did it.
Ah yes, let's go to our hot tub. That will help us sleep, of course. Our extremely expensive hot tub. Hey guys, did we mention that we have a hot tub? We have a hot tub. We're going in our hot tub now to help us sleep. Our expensive hot tub. Tell me, have you ever heard of a fucking humble brag?
Jared!
What the heck? What?
Yeah, just leave your wife behind. Fuck your wife. Just run for it.
Holy crap, my heart is still racing, guys. That was creepy.
Yes, it was so creepy, that 20 seconds of the 10 minutes and 32 second stretched piece of shit that is this video. The point I'm trying to get at is that the 3 AM challenge is extremely diverse, and so you can mix it with anything, including other trends and challenges. Fidget spinners are the perfect example. At this point in time, June, July 2017, fidget spinners were probably more popular than the 3 AM challenge. So what did the 3 AM challenge do? It mixed with fidget spinners, it leached off its popularity and made itself more popular in the process. It is basically a parasite. And what's that I hear you ask? What happened when fidget spinners were no longer popular? Well, the 3 AM challenge just moved on to the next trend and challenge and left fidget spinners behind in the dirt. Which, to be fair, isn't a bad thing. Fidget spinners are fucking stupid. Another very blatant example of the 3 AM challenge being a parasite is with the calling fictional characters challenge. Believe it or not, there was a time on YouTube where you just called a fictional character. There was no 3 AM, there was no spooky stuff, there was no challenge. You just called a fictional character.
Guys, if I spin this spinner on my nose for 5 seconds, you guys have to smash the like button. Deal guys? Let's do this.
This here is one of N&A Productions' earlier videos, all the way back from April 2017, back before the 3 AM challenge was the popular Goliath that it is now. And as you can see, it is literally just a calling video. It's 4 minutes long, and all he does is ring up the boss baby. No 3 AM, no spooky challenges, he just fucking rings him.
Hello, who is this? You're not a boss, you wear a diaper. Yo, what? It was crazy.
The point is though, this video has got no mention of the 3 AM challenge at all. And that's because this video was made before the 3 AM challenge latched onto the calling challenge and started leeching off its popularity. If you fast forward to today though, you struggle to find a calling video that doesn't have 3 AM in the title. And that's because by now, the 3 AM challenge has well and truly latched on to the calling character challenge and is just stealing all of its popularity to make itself bigger. Here's another video from N&A Productions that comes from May 2018. As you can see, he's calling the boss baby again. However, this time, the video is full of 3 AM challenge shit.
For those who don't know what happens at 3 AM, 3 AM is the time where all the evils and spirits come to Earth, guys. Yo! Oh my god, it's like I really don't know what to say. Like, I called the boss baby for a few times.
Yeah, we know what fucking happened, because we just watched it fucking happen. You don't need to re-explain it. Stop trying to stretch your video to over 10 minutes.
Wait, what are those? Wait, what are they? Wait, are those diapers? Why do you have so many diapers, the boss baby?
Oh, for the love of fucking God, why? Why? That is so bad. It's just awful. It's just fucking awful. You've just got your friend to hide round the corner and throw fucking nappies or diapers or whatever you fucking call it. You've just got your friend throwing diapers for your fucking video. That's just awful. Please stop. I just want to... I can't take this. I can't. It suddenly occurred to me that in order to make this video, N&A Productions had to go to a fucking supermarket and buy a pack of children's nappies. Jesus Christ!
Come on. Let me lock it. Oh, yes. I don't know what's wrong with the lights, guys. I still can't see anything.
That's literally all that happens in this video. The boss baby appears, his friend throws some nappies from around the corner, all the lights spookily go off, and then he finishes the video. Probably worth mentioning as well, it's quite obviously not 3 AM in this video. Oh, it's just fucking awful. Now these two videos are both complete shit, but they do prove a very good point. In just over a year, the Calling Fictional Character Challenge went from being its own small, independent challenge to basically being a part of the 3 AM challenge. And that's how the 3 AM challenge works. It takes something else that is popular. It leeches and steals all of its popularity, and then once it's taken everything of value, it leaves it in the dirt and moves on to the next popular trend and challenge. However, it's not just shitty trends and clickbait YouTube challenges that the 3 AM challenge leeches off. In fact, anything that is remotely popular in any way is a target. Anything with an ounce of popularity or relevancy is a fair target for the 3 AM challenge to leech off. And the best example I can think of is Avengers Infinity War. It came out a few months ago, it was probably one of the most hyped Marvel movies to date, and in my opinion, it was a pretty good film. But the point is, as soon as that film came out, what did we get? Calling fucking Thanos! And that's why the 3 AM challenge is still around. That's why it's still so popular, and that's why it's probably going to be around for a long time to come. Because the 3 AM challenge is incredibly diverse and a parasite in every sense of the word. It will take something else popular, something else that's trending, something else that's relevant. It will integrate into it, and it will use that popularity to boost itself up further and further. And that in itself raises quite an interesting question. What's the 3 AM challenge going to look like in another year? This time next year, or in the next 2 years, what will the 3 AM challenge look like? What is the future of the 3 AM challenge? In all honesty, it is very hard to try and predict where the 3 AM challenge is going from here, because it is just so diverse and so parasitic. It's like an epidemic. It's like a zombie apocalypse. If you'd have told me this time last year that people were ordering fake Happy Meals at 3 in the morning, I'd have probably shit myself laughing. But it's a thing. I still don't understand why it's a thing, but it's a thing. And when I was trawling through all the 3 AM shit to make this video, I found some of the strangest 3 AM ideas you would ever believe. For example, this man here says, don't make pancake art at 3 in the morning. A channel here called I'm J Station, who I notice makes a lot of these challenges, is playing music backwards at 3 in the morning. It gets fucking worse. It gets so much fucking worse. Our friend Guava Juice, you all remember him? He got stuck in a $100,000 bouncy castle at 3 AM. And this guy explored his brother's secret room at 3 in the morning. My mind went to some weird places when I saw that title. Basically, what I'm trying to say here is that it is very hard to predict where the 3 AM challenge will go from here, what it'll do next, because there is no coherent formula, or plan, or pattern. The entire thing is just random. What's that? I've got to guess anyway. Why? Because I'm dedicating an entire part of this video to it, and if I didn't guess, it would be a complete fucking failure. Oh. shit. We've established at this point that anything remotely popular is a target for the 3 AM challenge. Any kind of trend on YouTube is an instant target. Fidget spinners, Dame tu cosita, hell, even Fortnite at this point has been targeted. And so the next kind of popular trend to hit YouTube will most likely be targeted by the 3 AM challenge. I know it sounds like a stupid example, and to be fair, it is kind of hard to imagine a new trend, but let's say, for example, this time next year, it is extremely popular to play with Rubik's Cubes on YouTube. Let's imagine that they are the new fidget spinners this time next year. Chances are Rubik's Cubes would be targeted by the 3 AM challenge just because they're a popular trend. I mentioned Fortnite earlier, and that's probably another good place to look. There are always popular games on YouTube. They get very popular very quickly, they stay popular for a while, and then eventually they die off. Minecraft is an example, Pokemon Go, and Fortnite is currently the popular game on YouTube. Now eventually Fortnite's going to die off, it's going to become unpopular, and another game will appear to take its place. Whatever that game is, whenever it appears, chances are the 3 AM challenge will target it. Popular movies and TV shows are also a very good place to look. As I said earlier, as soon as Avengers Infinity War was released, everyone started calling Thanos. So any new upcoming films that are about to drop will probably be targeted by the challenge as well. As an example, I've just had a look on IMDb. At the moment, 3 of the most anticipated films on the way are a new Joker film, a new X-Men film, and a Captain Marvel film. Chances are, once they're released, the 3 AM challenge will target them. You'll probably see someone ordering a Joker Happy Meal, or calling Dark Phoenix at 3 in the morning, something like that. You get the picture. Any popular challenge that emerges on YouTube will definitely be targeted by the 3 AM challenge. The Calling Fictional Character challenge, the Charlie Charlie challenge, the 24-hour challenge, they were all targeted by the 3 AM challenge. They were all assimilated into it, if you like. So the next popular challenge on YouTube will definitely become part of the 3 AM challenge. It's just an inevitability at this point. And finally, no, my throat just went, Jesus Christ. And finally, this is what makes the 3 AM challenge so hard to predict, because there is always a random factor. There's always the possibility that something you would never expect gets assimilated into the 3 AM challenge. I said earlier, ordering McDonald's. No one ever expected ordering McDonald's at 3 in the morning to become a thing. The same thing could be said about Dame tu cosita. The same thing could be said about Baldi's Basics. You would never imagine that something like that would become part of the 3 AM challenge, and yet it did. So, for all we know, this time next year, walking your fucking dog could be a 3 AM challenge. It's just completely unpredictable. One thing I can say with confidence though, one thing I can 100% guarantee is that the 3 AM challenge isn't going anywhere for a while, and it's only going to get worse from here. So much fucking worse. If you think back to this time last year, probably the worst things on YouTube were free gift card giveaways and stretching your videos to over 10 minutes. If you fast forward to now, they are the least of our fucking problems. And that's probably how the 3 AM challenge is going to work. It's going to keep getting worse and just devolving until eventually, maybe, hopefully, it burns itself out. We can all hope, can't we? So, was that any good? Was that alright? Huh. Great. And so, children, that means that our epic tale is complete. Our clickbait-ridden adventure is over. And that is, to the best of my ability, the complete history of the 3 AM challenge. I said at the start of this video that the 3 AM challenge is YouTube's spookiest challenge. But that's not because it's actually scary. It's because of how devolved and how deformed it has become over time. Say what you want about spooky videos, but you do have to admit they have some amount of effort put into them. People actually went out in the dead of night and explored abandoned buildings. And over the course of about 2 years, we've seen it devolve from that into the most talentless, effortless content you could possibly make. These days, the best you will get from the 3 AM challenge is someone faking a phone call, eating, stretching the video to over 10 minutes, and maybe, if you're lucky, freaking out at a cardboard cutout. And that's what's genuinely spooky about this challenge. If it's already this bad, how much worse is it going to get? I hope you enjoyed this video because it's taken me a long fucking time to make it. I reckon I've been working on this for about 2 months now. That's from researching, gathering videos, recording and editing. The whole thing's taken about 2 months, and so obviously any support you can give this video is massively appreciated. A like, a subscribe, especially a share, they would really mean the world to me. Regardless of that though, I did thoroughly enjoy making this video, and I do want to make more videos like this in the future. Videos of this length and style I would definitely make again. Obviously I'm not going to make them all the time, because then my upload schedule will get even worse than it already is. But I would like to make more videos like this in the future, maybe every few months or something. If you think that's a good idea, let me know down below. I genuinely appreciate some feedback. And obviously to the 7 or so of you still watching this video, thank you very much for sticking around and watching the entire thing. Much appreciated, really means the world to me. Tyrone is also very appreciative, but I can't find him. I've thrown him somewhere. So with that all said and done, thank you again for watching. Does mean a lot to me. If you'll excuse me though, Mother Moocake is going outside now. I haven't seen sunlight in months.